What is up, front? Today we're showcasing my XL level 50 costume Piplup in the Pokemon Go Battle League. Yes, you heard that right. I spent around 500,000 Stardust and like 300 XL candies building this thing, and honestly it was so worth it. It only maxes out at 12-15 CP and its stats honestly really suck. It has a pretty good moveset though. It runs Bubble, Icy Wind, which we all know is a very good move that debuffs your opponent's attack, and Bubble Beam, which is a cheap debuffing water move. So moveset is actually quite nice. Its stats definitely bad though. Overall, I was gonna be real, it's still a good Pokemon, but I love it. Piplup has been one of my favorite Pokemon since forever. My first ever Pokemon game was Pokemon Diamond, and I picked Piplup as my starter there. So actually, the first Pokemon I actually got was a Piplup. So it is dear to my heart. So definitely worth maxing out. Alright, hold up 1 second. I just want to make one thing clear, because I don't want anybody to build this thing thinking it's good, because it's not. Its stats suck. Its moves are okay, but it's not that great, alright? It was only built for entertaining purposes, alright? If you want to gain points, do not run this thing, please. Alright, please. But it was fun. We had some amazing battles. So let's get back to the video. Enjoy it. You know what? If you enjoyed the video, maybe consider leaving a like and a sub. Helps out the channel. Anyway, that's enough of me. Back to Past Me. So definitely worth maxing out. And we are running it in the triple penguin team today, with Empoleon and Piplup by Piplup's side. And well, like I said, not a great team, alright? But I had a lot of fun. And just look at Piplup go. Look at his little hat. Look at his little wiggle. Oh, I love it. Look at this. Oh, how cute. How cute. And I am running it in a mix between Open Grade and Remix, by the way. I started off in Remix and I switched to Open Grade. And I think it performs way better than Open Grade just because of all the Nidoqueen, which, well, don't like to see any of the penguins. And yes, we win the first game. Let's go. Alright, Wish Cash lead is quite bad. I'm just gonna switch into Piplup, which, by the way, also has access to Bubble Beam, which is, I think, the most common movesets, what most people run if they run Piplup, which, well, basically no one does. But if you do, you usually run Icy Wind, Bubble Beam, I'm pretty sure. I'm running Hydro, though, because it's a nice surprise nuke move, and oh, let me tell you, we're gonna end up hitting some of them. Not in this match, though, I think, because, well, they bring in Noctowl, and they don't see the Icy Winds coming. And they are flying out. I shoot at the first Sky attack because I want to no-shoot this debuffed one. And this is actually going to do no damage. Look at that. Look at that. It did nothing. It's double debuffed, and Piplup is actually kind of tanky. So, pretty good. Throw another Icy Wind into the Noctowl. And this will take it out for sure. What will I bring in now? Probably Wish Cash again, right? Let's see. It's a Frostlass, actually. And we're gonna go for the pump here. They already have a move themselves, but I think they're gonna be able to farm me down and just take a Bubble Beam if it is. But I'd throw Hydro. And they let it go and it takes them out. And it comes a Wish Cash at this point. I can go into my Piplup, or Piplup, I mean, sorry, Piplup. And we can just start Bubble Beaming this and just debuffing their attack. This Wish Cash is gonna be useless. I overtapped there, unfortunately able to get to another Mud Bomb before I'm able to get to a move, but that's fine. Just gonna start Bubble Beam. I could have also considered Icy Winding. Bubble Beam doesn't do much damage, and Icy Wind actually does more damage, so maybe that would have been worth it. But Bubble Beam is fine. I'm gonna go for the Icy Wind right here, since I get there at the same rate. Anyway, I shouldn't die to another Mud Bomb now, which is pretty nice. And we're already getting this thing quite low. Look at this. Piplup's actually putting in so much work versus Wish Cash. It is really nice. Even though its stats are like really bad, like the Bubble Beams, debuffing their attack is really nice and kind of helps out with that stat differential. Now they're gonna be able to burn their final shield, and well, we're just gonna farm this down with the King Empoleon, or actually the Emperor Empoleon. Take him out. Good game. Next game is actually up against a fellow Twitch live streamer, Wholesome, and he is famous for the team you're gonna see him running in this battle. It is Shadow Machamp, and every time I see the Shadow Machamp on his side, I always know what's in the back. It's always a Shadow Snorlax and an Alola Mach. He's a master of running this team in the Ultra League, and he's also bringing it to the Great League Remix and just a very solid team in general. If you don't know about Wholesome, go check him out on Twitch. Really great content creator on Twitch. So go check him out. Anyway, here comes that Lola Muck. We're just gonna start icy winding this. Machamp is so bad for me that I saw so many Shadow Machamps in Great League Remix. And they're so bad because they can just farm down all 3 of my Pokemon basically. Because PIPLUP and PIPLUP just don't have the defense to really take it on. I'm gonna try to farm it down with PIPLUP, but unfortunately I can't. I think there's just an S-Spray though, which will be fine with me. But yeah, that's also why I decided to switch to Open Great with this team eventually. Because I was just getting wrecked by all the Machamp. Anyway, Snorlax comes in. Well, I would have preferred it if they brought in Machamp, by the way, but this makes a lot of sense. I bring in Apollyon. It's gonna... Yeah, this is over. I'm just gonna let him farm me down. Honestly, I mean, I should have thrown my move right there, right? But it's over. It's over. I got a Crush Chop. This will do a good chunk to PIPLUP. Yeah, this thing is so glassy. And now he just starts trolling me. And he stops attacking. Yeah, this is not lag, everyone. This is not lag. This is just wholesome trolling. But we are gonna make good advantage of it. Can we get this Snorlax down before he realizes he's basically dead? Maybe. It's gonna throw another Icy Wind. Come on, can we bubble this down? Are bubbles down? No, he's a coward and he attacked me. Well, GG's, I guess. Alright, the Rainy Cast from lead is, well, not great. But this is where I like to see it. Because I can at least drill pack it with Empoleon. And if I can call a Thunder and shoot it up. This is actually an okay matchup, right? It's actually an okay matchup. And, but they actually Weather Ball me. Which is not great. This is actually not really great. But I can still get to another drill pack before they get to move. Which means that they have to burn another shield. It's fine with me. I'm just gonna let this go at this point. If it's a Weather Ball, that's awesome. If it's a Thunder, that's fine. I'd be able to farm it down with PIPLUP anyway. We'll go into PIPLUP right here. Farm on this cost. This should just be a Weather Ball, so I'm just gonna let it go. And even if it was a Thunder, like if I had to shield that, it would have been game over anyway. Here comes a Registeel, and this is why we have the pump, because this will actually do some decent damage to the Registeel. Look at that, that's 50% damage. That's pretty good for a Registeel, right? So happy with that. Just gonna Icy Wind, do some more chip damage. At this point, I want to save all the shields for PIPLUP. I'm gonna save all the shields for PIPLUP. They go for a move right here. Just gonna let it go. Focus Blast would knock me out, but again, I just want to sweep it. PIPLUP, but they go for the Flash Cannon and they bring in the Frost Blast, which is wild. I go for the Icy Wind right here, just to buff their attack already, and then I'll switch to PIPLUP. And this might still be possible. Even with this debuff though, the PIPLUP is gonna die to a Shadow Ball, right? So yeah, this is not amazing, but I get off another Bubble Beam here, which is awesome. I'm gonna no shield this, because they might still Avalanche me, which they do. Which is just insane. This is like all going my direction right now. My opponent really likes to bait apparently. So maybe I should have no shield this too, but we actually called the Shadow Ball correctly this time. Getting all the good calls. Gonna go for the Bubble Beam right here. I think I end up making a big misplay right here. I'm gonna switch into PIPLUP to you know, sacrifice it. I want to keep my PIPLUP. I want PIPLUP to sweep. But the thing is, PIPLUP bubbles do more damage. So maybe keeping it alive is the play. But yeah, I do end up sacking here. PIPLUP dies. Goodbye. But this means we're actually not going to be able to farm down this Frost Blast. Look at this. It survives at like 2 HP. If I would have just saved my PIPLUP, I would have probably been able to farm down the Frost Blast. So yeah, a big misplay, but it's all good. PIPLUP still did a great job, and PIPLUP tried his hardest, so it's all fine. Alright, another Shadow Nidoqueen lead. They switch to Skuntank. This is awesome. This team is designed to destroy Nidoqueen. So I am fine with it. They get the debuff on the first move, though. It's kind of unfortunate. I'm gonna stay in here though, because it's likely Scrafty in the back. It's usually Scrafty in the back, and their Empoleon is so bad, so I just want to stay in. And I'm just gonna shoot this up and farm him down at this point. If it's a Scrafty, that's it's okay with me. I can just drill pack it. Hopefully it'll let it go. And I still have 2 answers for Nidoqueen in the back. I go for the Hydro for, I don't know. I thought it might be an Umbreon as well. And I thought they would shield if it was Scrafty. I definitely should have drill packed though. It was just a misplay by me. That's fine. I bring in PIPLUP, just a power-up punch, no one to shield. Gonna get rid of their debuff with my, or I'm gonna get rid of their buff with my debuff. They're now neutral. And they no-shielded, which is actually kind of wild, but saving shields for Nidoqueen. I guess that makes sense. And they're probably expecting a better crafty answer in the back, to be honest, because who doesn't run a proper fighting answer with Empoleon lead, right? Right? You don't expect that. Well, of course, I am not doing that, so I guess my team is kind of confusing my opponent. I'm gonna burn their energy right here with Empoleon, and then I'll switch to PIPLUP straight afterwards. And this little thing should be able to sweep the Nidoqueen at this point. We farm it down, and we can throw an Icy Wind into this crafty, and it is another win for PIPLUP. Let's go. Yeah, we're beating all these Nidoqueen Dark lines. It's crazy. This team really almost hard counters it. In comes Dragalge. This is a pretty decent matchup for Empoleon. This is where I want to see the Dragalge for sure. Because, well, both my PIPLUP and PIPLUP don't do too well versus this. Because the Dragon Tail's really hurt. And even though I can Icy Wind, like, well, at this point it will kill actually. At this point I'm fine. Like, even if the Outrage here, I'm fine. It's just with shields, I'd rather... Why did I switch here? I should have thrown Hydro before. Actually, this is a misplay. I could have just thrown Hydro before. That's weird. But I think we're still fine. I think I wanted to keep my Empoleon for that Dragalge, but in hindsight, I can just Icy Wind that Dragalge. They're an Icy Wind right. So it would have been fine to use my energy there. Anyway, bye-bye, Greedent. that Hydro really hurt. Well, killed him. They're very nice. All right. In comes Dragalge. We're not going to be able to get to the Icy Wind, unfortunately. I bring in Empoleon, go for the drill back immediately, hoping to burn a shield. And I think they're going to shield. Seeing they shielded, I am very confident that my PIPLUP will be able to sweep in the back. Just because they're likely weak against water. Why else would they shield if they're not weak against water? So, I don't know. So, yeah, I'm just going to bring in PIPLUP. I'm going to shield up basically everything right here. PIPLUP is really squishy, as we've seen. Gonna go for the Icy Wind. Now, PIPLUP with a shield. I don't think there's anything that should be able to beat this, right? There's no way. There's no way there's anything that's able to beat this. Ferrothorn? Really? Dude, this guy used 2 shields on his Dragalge for it to be able to kill Empoleon. And then he has one of the hardest Empoleon / PIPLUP answers in the back in Ferrothorn. I was so confused. He could have just swept my whole line with Ferrothorn. But instead, he decided to shield up his Dragalge. I didn't understand. But yeah, this is game over. I tried to catch a move here still. Oh, and I don't reach a drill pack as well. Man, this was a really close game, actually. If I would have reached that drill pack, this would have been game over for me. Or I would have won, so... But yeah, it isn't. We lose. Great game by my opponent. Alright, another Nidoqueen lead. This is pretty good. In comes Lickitung. We love to see this. Nidoqueen lead usually means good news for the triple penguin squad. Empoleon throws the Hydro. And I just stay in right here. Lickitung, first Empoleon's pretty okay. Because, well, the licks are neutral. And they have to throw Power Whip, which is neutral. Or Body Slam, which is, what is it? It's resisted. Whereas versus PIPLUP and PIPLUP, Body Slam is neutral. And Power Whip is super effective, of course. So this is better than my other penguin. So stay in. I'll double shield as well. I don't want to take this Power Whip. And I was going to farm this down. If it's a Scrafty, I'll still be able to get to the move, but it's actually a Medicham, which might be even worse, because a Psychic would really hurt. They throw Pup straight away, though. This might be an Ice Punch Medi, which would be quite nice for me. They throw Pup straight away. I'm just going to get rid of their buff with my debuff. With the Icy Wind, this will hurt the Medicham as well, and they do let it go. They bring in the Nidoqueen, which is wild. They will be able to get to the move before me, but they don't throw. I guess they know I don't die, so... Makes sense to let that go. For some reason, they don't throw any moves. I don't know. I guess that's just Nidoqueen players for you. No, just kidding. No, I don't understand why they didn't throw that though. It was kind of weird. Just end up shooting that. I'm just gonna let my PIPLUP go down. I'll bring in PIPLUP to take this energy, and I was trying to catch a Power-Up Punch, but they didn't throw, or Psychic, they didn't throw, but still be able to survive this Power-Up Punch and get to the drill pack, and that's another win for Empoleon, PIPLUP, and PIPLUP. Let's go. GG. Alright, Trevenant lead. Yeah, this is really bad. This is really bad. I mean, at least I can drill pack this and Icy Wind it later. But grass versus my triple water line. Yeah, it's not awesome, right? It's not awesome. I think I'm gonna shield this, knowing it's a Shadow Ball. Or, oh no, I called a Seed Bomb, but it doesn't matter because I still got farmed down, right? Yeah, I don't know if that lag mattered, but I don't think so. This is quite bad. I need to get to 2 Icy Winds. I really need to get to 2 Icy Winds here to kill this Trevenant. Am I able to? Shoot up another move. I won't be able to. Oh no. This is looking quite bad. I don't think I'll be able to. I'll be able to reach 1, but they're just gonna Seed Bomb and kill me basically. So this is not great. This is not great. But maybe PIPLUP can do it. Maybe PIPLUP can do it. Ooh, I get my move through. Come on, get to the Icy Wind still, maybe. Get to the Icy Wind still. Shadow Ball doesn't kill me. Get to the move. Shadow Ball does more than Seed Bomb, by the way. So that was actually a good move by my opponent. Icy Wind. Goodbye. Azu. Alright, Azu. Azu is a hard counter to both PIPLUP and PIPLUP because it's way more bulky. Usually it packs Play Rough, which is neutral, and I can only hit resisted moves. So yeah, this is not great. It got Stunfisk. Hey, they bring in a ground type versus a water type. Hey, this should be good, right? I have a PIPLUP. I can Bubble Beam this down, right? Easy. Easy. Earthquake, only neutral. Shouldn't do anything, right? Well, about that. Yeah, it does a lot. It does a lot. Even though I'm a water type and I'm hitting super effective moves, he's trying his best, alright? But yeah, we don't win this. PIPLUP doesn't beat Stunfisk. It's so bad, actually. It's so bad. Like I said, this team is not meant to be good, alright? It's not meant to be good. Don't build a PIPLUP, alright? Don't go, unless you really like PIPLUP like me, don't go out building a PIPLUP. I don't know why I didn't throw energy. I guess he was just trolling me. My opponent was just trolling me. But yeah, PIPLUP is not good, alright? Don't build it. Unless you really like PIPLUP. I had fun with this team, though. It was a good time speeding some of the Neo Queen squads, so did enjoy it. Definitely not a waste of dust for me. But yeah, this is not gonna help you gain rank, alright? We're just gonna keep throwing Icy Winds. Yeah, my opponent is just freaking trolling at this point, I think. Closing his app, I think, at this point. Because he knows that he's just gonna be able to come back anyway and bubble me down, and he does, and it's game over, and it's the final match as well. Hope you did enjoy this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Good luck at your battles.